What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Way Back Wednesday. And today we are covering the 2012 National Champion, and that is John Roberts with his Klang deck. Now, just a little bit, I do not know 100% sure if this is his exact list or not. Thanks to the top cut, we actually, Kyle Sukovich or Puka, however you know him, did make a bunch of different lists from U.S. Nationals and predicted what their deck list looked like in his head. So we just kind of copy and paste that. But still, this is a really amazing way to show off this list, and I think it's still really strong in Legacy, just because you can heal and stuff like that. Garbodor is a thing, if I remember correctly. Hold on, let me make sure. Is Garbodor a thing in Legacy? I'm like 100% sure it is. It is a thing in Legacy. So you'll have to change up the deck just a little bit, like play Toll Scrapper and stuff like that. But still, the deck is so strong thanks to the Shift Gear from Klinklang. Shift Gear makes it where you can move metal energies around any way you want to from one Pokemon to another. It also has Gear Grind. Flip 2 coins to attack does 80 damage times the number of heads. And now, you're going to notice we only play 3 metal, but 4 Prism, which makes it any type of energy, but it can only be attached to a base Pokemon. So when you play this deck, make sure you don't attach your Prism to Klinklang, because if you do, they turn into colorless energies. But we do play 4 Rainbows, which count as any energy as well, but your Pokemon takes 1 damage counter. Alright, so that's the main idea. You use Klinklang Shift Gear, and depending on the Pokemon, depending on the situation, you tackle different Pokemon. Now in this deck, we have Darkrai with the Night Spear, 90 and 30, and it gives your Pokemon with Dark Energy free retreat, which is amazing. You have Groudon-EX with Trump, 20, it does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon, and Giant Claw for 80. If the defending Pokemon on it already has 2 or more damage counters, this attack does 40 more damage, so 120 can be dealt with Groudon. You can do like Night Spear plus a double Night Spear Giant Claw if you want to, because that's 180, which can take knockout. So you can see that Darkrai and Groudon kind of synergize with each other. One Shaymin-EX for the Revenge Blast. Like, I love Shaymin-EX. Revenge Blast is so strong as well, making it where you can do 180 damage if your opponent's taking 5 prize cards. If they're taking 4, you can do 3, 6, 9, 12, 150, which combined with the Night Spear 30 is 180, which can take knockouts as well. 1 Cobalion for the energy press, 20, and the attack does 20 more damage for each energy attached to the defending Pokemon, and Iron Breaker for 80. Alright, next up is going to be Kyogre, which I think is still the only time Kyogre has really ever played. Smash Turn for 30, you may switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon, and Dual Splash to do 50 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Now, this is really strong, especially back in 2012, because Eels were a big thing, and Dynamos had like 40 and 30 HP, so you can just Dual Splash and start knocking out Dynamos if you are quick enough to get this Kyogre powered up. And there we go, there's all the different attackers. They all play their own role. They can also hit for weakness depending on the situation as well, and that's why this deck is like so strong. You just switch out different attackers and start swinging for huge numbers. Now, the deck plays 4 Heavy Ball, which might seem very strange, but you search for Pokemon with a retreat cost of 3 or more, which is going to be Groudon, it's going to be Klink, Klang, and Klinklang all have a 3 retreat cost, which is amazing because you can Heavy Ball for them and get them out ASAP, and Kyogre has a 4 retreat cost as well. Does Darkrai? No, Darkrai has 2, Shaymin has 1, and Cobalion has 2. But still, searching out Groudon, your Klinklang line, and Kyogre is why you play 4 of these. Now, there's 3 junk arms in this deck to reuse trainer cards, of course. And the main MVP of this deck is Klinklang and Max Potion. Max Potion can do all damage from one of your Pokemon, but you have to discard all the energy. But obviously, thanks to Klinklang, you can move the energies off Pokemon to a bench, Max Potion, and just keep the party going, which is why this deck is so busted. 2 Catcher, it used to be an automatic switch, but now you have to flip a coin to switch your opponent's active from their bench. 2 Communication to return a Pokemon from your hand into your deck and get any Pokemon out of your deck. 2 Random Receiver to flip over cards to get a supporter card. Now, this is obviously going to help you, just find a supporter card, but later on you could junk arm for a Random Receiver if you have no supporter card in your hand. Now there's 3 Rare Candy to get that Klinklang out ASAP. 1 Revive to get a Pokemon out of your discard pile onto your bench, which helps you out a lot. There's no Super Rod or anything like that in this list. You have to play Revive to get a Pokemon out. And they combo with Junk Arm, you can get multiple Pokemon out, which is fantastic. 2 Copycat, shuffle your hand to deck, and then draw number cards equal to the number cards in your opponent's hand. 4 N and 4 Oak. We're going to see no Juniper, and that's because you don't want to discard anything in your hand, really. You need to keep your Junk Arms, you need to keep your Max Potions, you need to keep blah blah blah, and that's why you don't play Juniper. You don't want to discard your stuff, and you're really not taking knockouts turn 3 or 4, so N is fine in this deck. Another thing that makes this deck shine is 4 Eviolite. To make it where if this card is attached to a basic Pokemon, any damage done to Pokemon by attacks is reduced by 20. It just basically, negates 20 damage every single turn, and it can make Darkrai a tank for a really, really long time. Because now essentially he has 200 HP. Groudon has now 200 HP. Shaymin has 130. It doesn't really matter. Kyogre has 190 HP. And that was a lot back then. Just be able to have these really huge tanky Pokemon. You can't one-shot them. And combine those Max Potion and Junk Arm, you are good to go. And the energies, like I said, 4 Prism, 4 Rainbow, and 3 Metal Energy. And there we go. There's the Klinklang deck from the 2012 U.S. Nationals that John Roberts used to win. Now, like I said, this is probably not his exact 60, but I'll leave a link down below to the Top Cut article I was talking about. It's amazing, and it's cool to see all these different decks. I'm going to be copying decks from there for the next couple weeks. Like, we'll probably cover second place list. Last week we covered 1 as well in there. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and let's see the deck in action. Alright, so bring it to Gengar 101 playing a Dark, Lightning, Psychic, and a Water deck. So Expanded's always so open, you don't know what you're going to play against. So we won the coin flip, yes, we'll go first. Not Expanded, we're playing Legacy, duh, Josh. Alright, so we start Groudon. We could maybe use that if we want to. I'm going to start Cobalion, though. I think Cobalion's fine. We'll put that in the act spot. We'll put down the Groudon, and then we'll see what happens. So we'll put down the Groudon. And press done. We are going first, which is fantastic. We'll put a Prism Energy on the Groudon, and there is a Thundurus. Alright, so put a Prism Energy. So it's a Plasma deck. Alright. So we're going to grab Oak. And I'm actually going to play the Oak right now because I don't know if opponent has a good hand or not. So I'd rather just give us both a new hand of 6 for me. So we get down this guy. And next turn, we have a turn 2, Klinklang. Alright, so my opponent's turn. Okay, there's a Kyurem coming down, which is weak to Steel. Team Plasma Ball, okay, for Deoxys. Trump, can't really do too much. Computer Search, gonna discard a N and an Escape Rope, okay. He needs to play that N. Our hand is really good right now. Okay, alright, so let's see, what does he decide to go here? I mean, Kyurem can take knockouts on a Cobalion, but that's pretty much it. We're weak to, Groudon's weak to Water. Ooh, boy. Alright, so puts a card in their hand, okay. Prisoner in the, Rainbow Energy in the active. Deoxys. Bike for 3, okay. A Pokemon Catcher. Heads. Bye-bye, Klink. Well, you're not dead yet, bud. You're still alive. You're still kicking. You're not knocked out just yet. Course Machine. Okay. Gonna put energy on that Kyurem. An Oak. No, Klink. You're supposed to stay alive, buddy. Please don't get knocked out. There's a Dual Ball. Tails. And a Tails. Alright, I think we might be okay. Pokegear. Look at top 7. Pick a supporter card. I think that's what it is, right? Top 7. He's only doing 40 right now, which is not enough for the knockout. Oh my goodness. We stay alive, thank the Lord. Alright. But still, we're not out of clear just yet. So we get a Max Potion. I think I am going to play it. I'm going to Rare Candy into Klinklang. I am going to Heavy Ball for a Pokemon, just whoever. And then we'll Communicate for Darkrai. Okay, I know that seems very strange, but I want to get a Darkrai out right now, so come on down, Darkrai. And we need to find one of these Rainbow Energies to give my Klinklang free retreat. So put that Darkrai, we'll put that down. Max Potion the active to put him in the discard pile so we can junk on for later. And we'll O to give us a new hand of 6. And do we find a rainbow? And we do find one, so that's fantastic. We'll put a rainbow energy on the active. We will retreat to Cobalion. Eviolite the Darkrai. Shift gear the rainbow to this guy. And the Prism Energy to this guy. And we'll press done onto our opponent's turn. Yep, that's fine. Alright, so next turn what we can do is we can put maybe another Klink down. That could really go. There's a Kyogre coming down. And what I'm going to do is start using Night Spear. I think it's the best route to go. We see he does play another catcher. Okay, we gotta watch out for the other catcher. That could be really bad. Okay. So at least we have Cobalion to knock out this Kyogre, so that's really good. There's a Plasma Energy and a Juniper. Discard his hand, draw 7 cards. Discards a Rainbow Energy, which seems bad, but he can just get the back a Rated Knuckle. There's another Deoxys coming down. Okay. And we'll see a Rated Knuckle for 50. Alright. So, onto my turn. I think what I'm going to do is just hopefully hit Energy, retreat the Darkrai, and take a knockout. And there's a Prism. We'll put it on the active. And we'll play it in, give us both new hands of 6. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to Heavy Ball for another Klink. And then I'm going to Shift Gear and start swinging with Darkrai. I want to get another Klink down just in case my opponent does hit a catcher to bring up our Klinklang to knock it out. So put that down. Free retreat to the Darkrai. Shift Gear up to the active. And we'll start using, I'll press done. And we'll start using Night Spear at 90. And I'm going to put 30 on a Deoxys. 20, 40, 60, 80. I'm going to put this on the Deoxys because we can knock out his Kyogre pretty easy with Cobalion. So I'm not too scared about that. I'd rather start hitting these Deoxys, maybe take a knockout that way. So we did 90 at 30. Good retreat to the Kyogre. Okay. There's a energy going to the Kyogre. Okay. Plasma Ball, going to get another Deoxys down, but he's not going to take a knockout. Right now he's doing 20, 30, 40, 50. Alright, so another Deoxys coming down. And let's see what else will our opponent do. There's an Oak. Going to shuffle their hand to the deck and draw 6 new cards. Can they find a catcher or not? I imagine that's what they're looking for. There's a Core Sheen. Going to put a Plasma Energy on that guy. Okay. And there's a Blizzard Burn. For 130. Alright, so on our turn, we get a Rare Candy. I'm going to Prism Energy. No, put down Rainbow. Rainbow seems like very more useful. So put a Prism Energy with Groudon. And I'm going to end, give us both new hand of 6. And I'm looking for a Max Potion heal this Darkrai. And there's a Max Potion and a catcher as well. So let's Shift Gear. Move these onto the Cobalion, so move that there, move that there, move that there. We'll press done, Max Push the active, and move the energies back onto it, and we can start swinging with the Night Spear again. Alright, so Shift Gear, keep on going back. We'll move a Prism, and a Rainbow. You want to keep your rainbows on the field because Klinklang can use your rainbows. It's a little bit more better. So a Night Spear for 90. And I'll put 30 on the Thundurus. We'll just slowly just pick away the Thundurus and eventually knock it out. So 90 30 onto our opponent's turn. Okay. Alright. We could have put damage on this Kyogre, but as soon as we knock out this one really can't be powered up. So I'm fine with that. Next time we can hit the Thunders again, take a double, knock on this guy, leave this guy with 10 HP. There's a Team Plasma Ball. It doesn't really matter too much. There's another Deoxys, which you can't put down. Unless he plays a Seeker. That could be spicy if he plays a Seeker right now to pick up that Thundurus, but I highly doubt it. Let's see, what does he decide to do here? I mean, he can't use Blizzard Burn right now. Can he even attack this turn? Yeah, this Pokemon can't attack. He literally cannot attack right now. So he's going to switch to the other Kyogre, okay. He's going to Plus Power. And Let's say energy on the Deoxys. Now, I'm not too scared about Deoxys. I mean, we can't knock it out immediately, but I'm still not too concerned about it. 30 damage to our Klink, and on to our turn. Let's see. I'm going to try to Catcher, bring up that Kyurem. Alright. Tails. So let's see. We have 130 HP left. So we have to go for another Max Potion right now. If we don't, we will get knocked out. What I'm going to do is actually attack with the Cobalion. I'm going to put a Rainbow on this guy. I am going to Free Treat to Cobalion. Shift Gear. 20. Okay, hold on. 20, 40, 60. Oh, no, he has 130 HP. Oh, no, I had to commit 3 energies on this guy. Oh, that's horrible. I think it's fine. I think we're fine. Whatever, we'll still do it. I shouldn't have retreated. That's definitely a huge misplay on my part. But like I said, we'll keep the rainbows on field. So we'll put a rainbow on this guy. Rainbow on this guy. No, we'll keep... Okay, hold on. I did this wrong. We'll put the rainbows back on the... Guys, hold on. Hold on a second, guys. I'm messing up here. Move the energy to the active. Okay. We'll press done. Max Potion the Darkrai. Move the Shift Gear. We'll move the 2 rainbows from the active to the bench. Yeah, I definitely should have committed all these energies. That's definitely my fault. But we'll take a knockout. Yeah, I should have hit the Kyurem for 30 earlier. That was my fault. So Oak will get a new hand of we'll get a new hand of 6. There's an Eviolite. Put down Klang. I'm gonna try to Catcher to bring up this guy. So come on, Catcher. Wow. Because we can use Energy Press to knock out this Kyurem pretty easily. But we'll have to go... No, I think what I'm still gonna do. I think I'm still gonna Shift Gear, move a Rainbow Energy from this guy to the bench, and just go for an Energy Press. And the next turn, knock out both Kyurems. Yeah, that's fine. We'll press done. We'll go for Energy Press, doing 20, 40, 60 times 2, 120. But next turn, we're gonna knock out both Kyurems. Alright, so 120. On to our opponent's turn. If we would have hit a Catcher heads, we would have knocked out this Kyurem for sure. But I think we're still fine. I think we're still okay. We should still be able to win this game pretty easily. We're down 3 Max Potions though, which I think is all of them. No, it plays 4. 4 Max Potions for sure. Yeah. 4 Max Potions for sure. Yeah. So that's, yeah. We're good. So next turn we get Night Spear, both these guys for knockouts. We just have to Catcher it up. So there's a Frost Spear. Not taking a knock on the active, but going to do 30 damage to wear. Going to the Darkrai, it only does 10. And on our turn, let's see, what do we find? We find an Eviolite. Do we go for the Catcher? I mean, I think so, right? I think we have to go for the Catcher. We could go for Random Receiver, right? That seems a little bit smarter. But we're going to YOLO, go for the Catcher, try to bring up that Kyurem and take a double knockout with this Darkrai. So come on, Catcher. Don't fail me again. And oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll go for Energy Press for the knockout. I think we're 0 for 3 right now. Well, we finally take our first prize card, doing 120 to the active, going down to 5. I mean, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, there's a Metal Energy. Kyurem coming out. Alright, so opponent's turn, okay. He still can't knock us out. Darkrai has so much HP, 170, it's fine. We're good still. We can move energy off this guy to Groudon as well. Maybe Giant Claw, maybe, if we want to do that. I'm not sure how we're going to take our last... Okay, another Kyurem. Perfect. Another Kyurem. Another energy on that guy. Okay. How many... Okay, 2 Cold Strain. And there's a Frost Spear. Going to take a knockout, dude. 30 damage to our Klang. Going down to 5. We'll send him Darkrai. Alright. We get a Communication, which doesn't help us. We'll put a Metal Energy on the Groudon. And we'll go for Night Spear, doing 90 and 30 to the Thundurus, okay? So there's 90 and 30. We go down to 4 prize cards. There's a Max Potion. That's a great top deck right there. Because we can move all the energies off. Heal our Darkrai. Here comes Thundurus, okay. Another Deoxys hit the field as well. A Super Rod, show back in 3 Pokemon energies back into deck, so 2 Kyurems, okay. There's a Junk Arm, going to discard 2 cards, and discards a Cold Strain and an Absol. And gonna get a bike. Okie dokie. And going to bike for 3 new cards. Oh, Tool Scrapper first. Getting rid of our Eviolite. Which we do have another one in our hands. So that's great. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I mean, he can like... No, he can't. He can't take a knockout. He has a double energy this turn. But there's a course. Gonna shuffle. Get 8 new cards. Okay. There's a... Okay, alright. 70 damage. Alright. So, energy that guy and a pass. I mean, on to our turn. Alright, so we find a Random Receiver. There we go. What do we find? We find an N. So I'm going to shift gear. Move the energies off the active to his bench Groudon. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll press done. We will Max Potion the active. Eviolite. And we're going to N. Okay, so we're in. Both get new hands. We get 4. He gets 5. And let's see. There's a Klinklang. Alright, so finally we get another Klinklang on the field, which is fantastic. So, we'll put down the Klinklang. Put a Prism Energy on the active. We will shift gear. Move a Rainbow Energy. From this guy to this guy. This guy to this guy. And we will press done. And we're going to use Night Spear to use 90 and 30 to this Kyurem. And next turn we can knock it out with this Groudon, which is great. I mean, oh, but then Deoxys swing at us. There's a Heavy Ball and a Junk Arm, okay. We could go for a Gear Grind. If we flip a single heads, we can knock out a Kyurem. That could be really cute. There's a Team Plasma Ball, okay. Right now he's swinging for 130, 40, 50, 60, 70, minus 20, so 150. There's another Kyurem coming down. Oh my goodness, calm down, opponent. What's going on? Alright. But I mean, we still have Junk Arm. We're still good to go, I think. I think we should still win this game, no matter what. There's a Ghetsis. Oh my goodness. Gets rid of our Junk Arm that we really need right now. Okay. But does opponent have enough resources or not to win this game? They can start using Frost Spear. There's a Course Machine. Okay. I don't think they have no Plasma Energies left. Yeah, they have 2, 3, 4. All the Plasma Energies are on the field. And it's going to be hard for them to take their it's going to be hard for them to take their knockouts. Max Potions were just so strong, just constantly hitting this Darkrai over and over and over again. And that's why the deck won US Nationals in 2012. It just, like, you're just never able to take a knockout. And that answers to everything. We're going to see a Frost Spear doing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50. And 30 to the Groudon. Alright. On our turn, we get a Klink. I'm just gonna I'm gonna Oak. I'm gonna Oak and get a new hand. Let's see what can we find with the Oak. There's a Junk Arm. Alright, so we get Junk Arm, discard the Communication and the Eviolite to grab another Max Potion. Alright, we will shift gear. And as you see, we have plenty of Junk Arms left to put energy on this guy, energy on this guy. Energy on this guy. We'll press done. Max Potion the active. Move the Prism. So move the Prism to this guy. Rainbow Energy to the Klinklang. Rainbow Energy to Klinklang. No, keep one Rainbow. We'll put one on this guy. Move a Steel to this guy. We'll put down another Darkrai. And we will shift gear a Rainbow Energy from this Darkrai to this Darkrai. And now we have 2 Darkrai's ready to go. We'll press done. And we will Night Spear for 90 and 30 to the Kyurem. Pretty much like putting his only damage on the one guy that can attack the next turn. Alright. There we go. That was a pretty eventful turn for sure. There's no Gonna Shuffle. They'll have 2 cards left, but I don't know what they can really do right now. 130, 40, 50, 60, 70. They can't take a knock on a Darkrai. We just keep healing it. We have another Junk Arm as well to use another Max Potion. Would that be our last Junk Arm, but whatever. There's a Catcher, Tails, alright. We're both doing good at Catcher Flips. And there's a Frost Spear, alright. So I'm going to put more damage on our Groudon, alright. On to our turn. And there's a Revive. I mean, he can't take a knock on next turn because he needs... Oh, no, he can't. Let's see. Helix Force. 3, 6, 9, 12, minus 40. So he can't take a knockout next turn. I'm just going to Night Spear, do 90 and 30 to this Kyurem. And then next turn, try to catch this guy to take our last prize card. So go down to 1. There's a Copycat. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's any way he can take a knockout unless I'm like really, really wrong. But I'm pretty sure there's no way he can take a knockout. So Deoxys comes up. Prism Energy active. Helix Force will not take a knockout. 80 damage. On to our turn. We will Junk Arm, discard the Rare Candy and Revive. And let's go for this catcher one more time. Can we finally flip heads or not? So let's go, catcher. Come on, baby. And there we go. We flipped the heads. Bring up that Kyurem, and we'll use the Night Spear for the knockout and the game. We basically took down like 5 of these Kyurems. Oh my goodness gracious. I think it was 4 of them. 4 and a Thundurus. And that's just how good this deck is. Just Max Potion, heal those Darkrai's over and over again. Using the Junk Arm. As you saw, we had knockouts ready to go with Thundurus. We could have took a knockout Cobalion. We actually could have revived for Cobalion as well if we wanted to knock out a Kyurem instantly if we want to go that route. But there we go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Way Back Wednesday, and we did see the power of the Klinklang deck that took like US Nationals by surprise in 2012. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty, bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.